Well, let's talk about how to resolve those seventh, where exactly they leading to. Well, first of all, the dominant 7 is always called the fifth 7 because it's built on the fifth step of the major or minor scale. And let's talk about how to easily find where exactly it will go. For instance, we'll take a dominant 7 on G, and it will be G dominant 7th chord. You know that this is a fifth step of the scale, but it's kind of hard to sometimes tricky to find where the tonic is, the main key. So you can count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5 up, 4 up. But the easiest way to do this, if you play it in right hand, see where your second finger is? It's your leading tone towards the tonic. It's just half step up, and you find the key where it goes to. Imagine that the 7th chord is your train, and it takes you to the certain station always. Well, most of times. Unless it gets lost somewhere in the rails. So if this is B, it resolves to C. So it takes you to C station. And the weather in the station can be either major, like bright and sunny and shining, or it can be resolved to a C minor, which is like weather on the station C is rainy and dark. Okay, so each 7th chord can be resolved twice. It goes still to the same station. The second finger is just half step away from the tonic, and we resolve it to major, or goes to the same station but in minor key. Okay, now let's try to practice to resolve those chords. Let's say D7, resolves to G major, or it still goes to G, but it will be G minor. Now, did you notice I am not playing the full chord? It doesn't need to be played the full chord, because by voicing, the resolving it to the chest 2 sounds is very normal. We're all waiting for that main tones of the chord, the root and the third that indicates your major or minor. And the fifth is not that important. Besides, the voicing actually is not allowing to go D7 to that D, because there's nowhere to go. No other keys will not go to the fifth. We'll talk about it later. If you have questions, just shoot me a message. So. Let's try another A7. Goes to D major, or goes to D minor. Let's try the hard one, F7. It's not going to be, because it's a whole step, we need a half step. So it goes to B flat. And the same exactly way we resolving like D flat 7, for instance.